Hello YouTube, this is a neat little contraption. What a word, contraption. Neighbor gave me this for Christmas. Okay, the picture on the website showed that you put a 1/4-inch angle grinder on here, okay? Well, I'll bring it over here and I'll show you why that didn't work, okay? This piece here was tapped 3/8 coarse thread, okay? Now, a grinder is bigger than a 1/2 inch the shaft is, I can't tell you right off. But a drill is 1/2 inch 20 thread, okay, on the chuck. So what I did was I freehanded, I didn't get out the lathe, I freehanded it. It's a little wobbly, I won't lie. And I drilled and tapped that, and the only bit I have is like, what, the one size below 1/2 inch, so it does not have really that deep of threads. But the way it screws on, it's always tightening. I should have tapped it a little further because it does not go all the way back there against the part of the drill. Maybe that'll show it better. But it works, okay? That's the main thing. And I cannot tell you, I know he can look up and get the belts. You can get different belts for it. Came with 2 fine, 2 medium like that, and then a coarse one, okay? So here's the approximate size of the belt. Now, I'm guessing that would go around a 6-inch pipe more. I guess that's probably about a 20-inch belt, the length. These numbers really don't mean anything to me. If you can see them as I'm rolling it around here. Of course, there's an arrow because that's where your splice goes. So you don't tear your splice up. Okay. Okay, we'll plug it in and turn it on. We've been playing, cleaning up an old chisel. See that? Don't do that. Grind that stuff off. I will, tell you what, I'll take the time to take that off with the grinder so you can see how it's not supposed to, it's not supposed to look like that. So we'll get out our grinder, we'll grind it off before we clean up. But we'd had it in a vice grips or somebody did, and see where people do that, and they pound down and the vice grips tears it up. So we've been getting rid of that. We've also used this chisel for spreading stuff apart. It's not for cutting. We've used it to wedge in things, to wedge something apart. So that's why the edge looks like that. There you go. This is my old Hitachi drill. The gears are finally getting bad at where I used to have this in my wire brush. Well, it isn't that fast. We'll keep cranking it up here. Watch your ears. This thing, camera does not like motors. That's all the speed you get. We'll review that and see how bad it looks on film, because this camera does not like electric motors or nothing. So stay tuned. We don't want this to be a whole long video. Okay, we did go back and review the clip with this running, and it's nasty on the camera, isn't it? There you go. I took the grinder, 1/2 inch grinder, took it off. We even used the top of this to polish the end of this, because it dips down. Because you got your flat piece behind here. Okay, when you push this up flat. I didn't abuse, I didn't press too hard on nothing, but this does have a chrome plating, so it's got copper than chrome. So you can see, I take a picture of it, you'll see the copper coming through, but just a real cheapie. But I did practice, no, they ain't probably perfect, just practicing. Like I said, I usually use this chisel to spread something apart, not to cut nothing. Like say you got a little space between a gear or pulley something. So I get in there and I use it to kind of as a wedge. There you go. Sorry I can't show you with it running. Maybe I'll try my old camera someday. I never had much trouble with the old camera, but we'll take some pictures of this thing, what it looks like. It's all adjustable. It needs squared up and everything. And of course, there's your arm, spring loaded, and here's your tracking device. When you tilt this, it tracks the belt, you know, back and forth so it stays on there. It kind of sets a little bit to the right, but if I try to bring it this way too much, then it comes off back here. So it's good enough. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not a high-dollar machine. So thanks for watching an entirely too long a video on this little thing, but I hope you enjoyed it.